Every story begins with the land, with people who dare to grow, to lead and feed the world. This is the Let's Talk Agriculture podcast, where Africa's voice in food and agribusiness meets the global stage.
Let me start with something practical. A lot of teams only realize that trust is an issue when things start to feel different. When things become very hard. The project is approved, there is funding in place, and everyone in that market is sounding supportive. But somehow the progress of whatever it is you're doing in that market it's not really moving fast. It's slow. Access takes longer, and then decisions they stretch, and there's more back and forth than expected. Now, to you, everything looks good, nothing is wrong. But what usually happens in those moments isn't confusion about the work itself. It is hesitation about the people behind it. Now, I'm saying this because in many African markets, trust isn't something people decide on at that point of engagement. It is something that is already forming before you enter the room. You can feel it in how quickly people respond, how much context they're asking you for, and how cautious they are with commitments. No one tells you they are assessing trust. It's not something that just comes up, It's something that is done in the background, it's done quietly, let me put it that way, through those side conversations and informal checks. Someone asks if anyone has worked with you before, mentions an experience they heard about, and that's background conversations, right, shapes how comfortable people feel moving forward. This is why teams can be extremely competent, right? They can be prepared, and the project is well funded, and still things can still feel slow. And here's the deal. Until trust is settled, the work doesn't move easily. Now, that is the starting point of this conversation. You are listening to the Let's Talk Agriculture podcast. My name is Sharon, and I am your host. In this episode, I want to talk about trust, not as an abstract idea, right, but as something that actively shapes how work moves in African markets, what it affects, why it's hard to measure, and why you can't outwork it.
You have been listening to the Let's Talk Agriculture podcast, a production of LTA Studio. Keep the conversation growing. Follow and share wherever you get your podcasts.